think engine's coming in the station. He can stop here. That's good. Right, now I've got to get some work done now. Right, got to give John a call. This is a bit of a nuisance, this is. Right. Oh dear. I bet he's in the garden again. Oh, hello John. How are you? That's Mike here. I got some problems need to sort out with you about the railway club meetings at the hall. I've been in touch with the lady in charge of bookings, and she says that our model railway people aren't welcome there for some time with this coronavirus. They got all these problems of keeping everything clean, social distancing, and can't do coffees and teas and all the usual things that we'd like to have. So unfortunately they don't want us there for foreseeable future. So we were talking about Zoom last time we spoke to each other. I don't know much about it, but I thought I might call a chap I found in a little magazine, an advert, and he might be able to help about it. So I'm going to give him a call, and I'll get back to you and explain what it's all about. Yeah, it's a bit of a mystery, isn't it, all this modern technology, but we'll see what we can do. I'll give you a call back in a few minutes, hopefully. Yeah. Bye then. Enjoy your gardening. Bye. Oh dear, right, where's that leaflet I had? Let's have a bit of tea first. That's better. Right. There we are. Great Western Computers. What's their number? Oh dear. Right. Oh, there is. Right. Oh, hello. Is that Great Western Computers? Oh, good. This is Mike Morris here. I'm the secretary of the Gloucester Great Western Model Railway Club. I wondered if you might be able to help us. I noticed you're called Great Western Computers. I thought that sounds pretty good. You say OAP's a speciality and also helpful staff, so I could do with some help really. By the way, are you related to anybody in the Great Western Railway? With this title, I thought perhaps you might have had a relation somewhere. What's your name, by the way? Oh, Peter Brunel. That's an interesting name, isn't it? Are you related to Old Isambard? You're not? Oh, no, because he designed that bridge at Bristol, at Clifton, and the Royal Albert Bridge at Saltash. He did that one. Oh, Box Tunnel, the light that shines through on his birthday. Lots of Great Western Railway stations. Oh, there's also the old goods shed at Stroud. That's one of his. So there's a lot around. You ought to get into find out a bit more about him. Anyway, so I'm in the Model Railway Club, and we got problems with this coronavirus, like most people have. We're not allowed to meet at the moment due to the lockdown, and a lot of our members are all getting on a bit. Most of the members are retired railwaymen, and most of them are nearly 80, I suppose, or even 90 in some cases. They were driving in the steam days, so they're all enthusiasts, but unfortunately we're not very good on computerized things. They sort of came in as we were still just retiring and never really got into it. So we're all keen on making railway models and talking about it, you know, and visiting railway societies when they're open. So we're a bit in the dark. I can't hear you too well. I'm a bit deaf at the moment, and this phone's got a rather poor loudspeaker. I think I'll have to get a new loudspeaker put in this phone if I can find one. I'll have to hunt around the second-hand shops when I can get into town again. Yeah, so well, you could do us some help, please. And you say you're very helpful in your advert in the magazine, which is the local answer for July 2020. So I thought you're the ideal person to ask, especially being Great Western Computers. That sounds wonderful. So what we were thinking of is we'd like to meet together somehow, and we've heard about Zoom. We've heard that Zoom is very useful for meetings. I think a lot of churches use Zoom, a lot of businesses. I think my son uses Zoom at work sometimes, and it seems to be a good way for people in clubs to get together. So I'm interested in buying a Zoom, if you could help me. Yeah. Oh, so you don't buy a Zoom packet then? I thought it might be in a box. Oh, so you need a computer. All right. Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Now we haven't got an internet here. The neighbours have got internet, and I've been told that we could perhaps sort of borrow their internet, perhaps a bit illegally, but just sort of use it and not tell them. So I think we might be able to get away with the internet. Now, what kit have I got? Pads? No, I haven't got any. I've got a pad you write on. Oh, an iPad. Oh no, I don't know what an iPad is really. I've heard about them. I don't know what they do, so I haven't got one of those. A smartphone. Well, this phone I got now is quite smart. It's quite a nice one. It's sort of it's pretty old. I'm not sure what year it was built or made. It must be about 50 years old, I suppose. I know it was in the house when we moved in, but it is very smart, and I love it. It's an old ivory phone with the old-fashioned dial on it, and a lovely bed inside, and I love it. So it is quite smart. Oh, so it's not digital. No, I don't think it's got any digits in it. No, it's just an old-fashioned phone with a dial on the front. Nothing very digital on it, I'm afraid. And a lap tray, you say? Well, I've got a lap tray. Yeah, I use that for when I have my tea. Often we watch Channel 5 in the evening, and they have lots of lovely old railway programmes on there. I don't know if you saw the North Yorkshire Moors Railway on there recently. That was a good programme. I usually have the lap tray out when I'm having my tea. Oh, laptop, you said? No, I don't know what do you mean by a laptop? Oh, it's a sort of computer. No, I haven't got one of those. No, sorry about that. As I said, we're all ex-railway men, and I don't know much about computers, and we're all too busy getting on with our models and talking to our mates about the good old steam days. Anyway, I thought what I could do, I was in Aldi recently, and I came across this webcam, and it was £4.99. It's rather expensive. I'm not quite sure what you do with it. It's got a funny sort of plug on the end called a USB, I think it's called. I don't know what that does. And it's got like a camera, the lens on it, and there's a microphone in there. And I thought, well, this is the sort of thing I've heard about. Webcams are always being talked about. So I thought, what with this webcam and using the neighbour's internet, we could hopefully buy a Zoom off you and get things going, so we can, each of our members can have a Zoom in their railway room. Mine's in the attic, and then we can sort of talk, look at the engines going round, listen to the train sounds that a lot of us have. A lot of us play old records as well, old LP records of train sounds, so they're quite interesting. So we want to try and get this Zoom going. So can you help me get a package of Zoom, please, so we can get going? Oh, so you don't buy it in a box then? Oh dear. So you need a computer, or a phone, or a smartphone, or not an iPad. Oh dear, got none of those. Oh dear. So we can't really do much then at the moment then with this webcam. Oh dear, because I've got an old television up here. It's an old 625 lines television, which I thought we could perhaps plug this into the telly, but there's no way of plugging it in. It's got the wrong sort of sockets on it. I thought perhaps, well, with the internet and this old 625 lines telly and this webcam, I could get into business. But so that's no good, is it? Oh dear. It's a shame. Well, I wonder is there any chance you might buy this webcam off me? Because I could, if I sold it to you, I could get my money back to $4.99, and I could go and buy a nice old Triang railway coach that's on sale at the local charity shop. Oh, there's no need to be rude about it. Oh, goodbye to you. Thank you, goodbye. It was a bit offhand, wasn't it? Didn't seem interested in my webcam. Wasn't at all helpful. Oh dear. Oh, I have to have another cup of tea for a bit. Oh dear, that's a disappointment. Oh dear. Well, what's John going to think about this, I wonder? He was hoping I could sort something out. Oh well, here we are, John. Let's have another go. I can't beat these old phones. What's he doing? Hello, is John there, please? Oh, he's down the garden. Well, could you ask him to run up to the phone, please? That John's always in his garden. He ought to spend a bit more time on the railway. Ah, hello, John. Oh, well, I've spoken to this guy at Great Western Computers. Peter Brunel, his name was. I thought he was going to be very helpful, but he got quite shirty with me in the end. He said you can't buy a Zoom. I thought you could buy a box of Zoom, but you can't. And it says helpful staff. Well, he wasn't at all helpful. And I asked him if he'd buy my webcam off me to get some money back, but he was very rude about that. So I'm not quite sure what we could do. But you're good on the phone, aren't you, John? Do you think you could ring this chap up tomorrow at Great Western Computers and have a chat with him and ask him about Facebook? Perhaps we could use that. Well, there's no need to be rude, John. Oh dear, I thought you'd been helpful to me. Oh well, I'll get back to the railway then if you're not interested in helping. Goodbye. Right, no, that's no good. So can't use Zoom or Facebook. So I'll get on with the train again. At least the trains are reliable. Oh, he's not going. Oh dear. What's happened there? That one's alright. Oh, I was going backwards. Oh dear. I'll have to consider a push. Right. There we are. All back to normal. Normal service resumed. Right, well at least that all worked, didn't it, after a little push and a shove. Right, so there's a lot more to do now, so I can't afford to spend any more time talking to you lot. So goodbye, thanks for watching the film.